What's going on, internet? I am the Masked Man, and I'm here today for another video. And today I'm going to be talking about Apple and the FBI. Like recently, because of the San Bernardino shooters, and I have to be honest, I don't remember which shooting that is. There's so many shootings, it's hard to keep them all straight. But because of the San Bernardino shootings, one of the iPhones the FBI wants Apple to unlock for them, and Apple has refused to unlock this phone, and this caused, a bit of controversy. Bill Gates has said that Apple should unlock the phone. Donald Trump said that we should boycott Apple, and certain people have been on Apple's side. John McAfee, the guy who makes the antivirus software, he's been on Apple's side, and it's just one of those those situations about civil liberties and government overreach. If you want the masked man's opinion, then honestly, I think that Apple should stand its ground and Apple should not release that information. There's a video that I will give you that I saw on World Star Hip Hop about what exactly the FBI is asking Apple to do. Essentially, according to John McAfee, essentially they're asking Apple to create a back door. And I'm no computer expert, but apparently that back door would put everybody with an iPhone at risk. So I really don't believe that it's in the best interest of the American public to allow the FBI to have this kind of power to do these things. One, because you don't want the FBI having the ability to target American citizens and look up what they are doing on their iPhone at will. You don't want that. And two, you don't want hackers and people who have nefarious intentions to have a ready-made back door to be able to do whatever they want to do to your iPhone. So I just believe that it's a problem that is not really dealt with sophistication. I mean, most of the time, news outlets and magazines, they'll always try to stand on the side of law and order. They always try to stand on the side. They feign some kind of objectivity, but they're really just standing on the side of the government. And I really think that in issues like this, it's really best to look at how one move can affect the course of the future. Honestly, I don't feel that is good for Apple to release this information because of their customers. I don't feel that it's good for the cybersecurity industry or cybersecurity in general. I just don't feel that it's a good idea. I feel that, Apple needs to stand its ground. Apple needs to do what they need to do. I know that they said that there's a court order and they're going to be forced to do what they need to do, but Apple is not some wimpy, powerless company. Apple needs to get its guns together, get its lawyers, try to go over the judge's head, get some other people involved, and protect this information. Yeah, what I was going to say, I forget what shooting this is, but it's like, what information on this phone is so important, is so relevant that it must be decrypted, it must be decoded for the FBI. What the FBI doesn't have hackers, they didn't have people who can get into cell phones. You can find a 16-year-old on the street who can hack into an iPhone, but you need Apple to build you a special bridge into this particular cell phone. Bullshit. Bullshit. I don't believe you, FBI. I don't believe that you need Apple to hack into this cell phone. I think there's some bigger things at work. There's some bigger issues at play. And I think a lot more people should be invested in this story, because a lot of you niggas have iPhones. I don't have an iPhone, so I don't give a fuck. Really, I give a fuck, but it doesn't really affect me personally. So you niggas that got iPhones, you should be interested in this story. You should be invested in what's going on, and you should find out, what judges or what courts are issuing this decree to Apple, and you should get involved. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Let me know what you think about this story. If you have anything in the media that you want me to cover, send me an email at TheMrMaskman@gmail.com. Rate the video, like it, dislike it, be honest. Subscribe to my channel to keep up with what I produce, or with what videos I make, rather. You can follow me on Twitter or find me on Facebook at TheMrMaskman. That is all I have to say about this subject. So I will see you in the next video.